Yo, 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 yo. How we all doing? If you can see me and you can hear me, maybe. We'll find out in a second here. Hope everyone's doing good. I think we're good. I'm gonna do the share over here. Yeet. Yeet, yeet, yeet. Post. Awesome, great. Let's do this thing. Let's do this fracking thing. Random thing. I'm very happy that I don't have to use my phone anymore. I know I say that a lot, but I'm happy about that. This Sony ZV-1 is treating me well. Okay, so I'm going to rip through these things because I need to go to sleep because there's a little bit of normalcy. Shitty normalcy because I don't like the normal that I have on weekends. What I mean is in a normal time, pre-COVID, I have to work at the restaurant on weekends, my grandmother's restaurant, and I don't like that because it's annoying. It's not what I like to do. I have to get up early. I have to change my whole schedule. Feel like I'm not getting things done. I just like the things that I'm working on, and I constantly try to progress at them. So it annoys me when I have to wake up early on weekends and go do things that I don't want to do because normally I would just, and for a lot of these weekends I've woken up and I've done the things that I want to do just like any other day. But that's all right. Whatever. It's fine. What I need to do and what I have to do just is, obviously do the things that I guess I have to do for whatever reason. But specifically right now I need to get through this so I can go to sleep because I have to get up at, 7 something a.m., which is not really that early in all actuality, but at the same time, when you're used to, going to sleep for whatever fucking reason the last 2 weeks, 3 a.m. and waking up at 10, it kind of sucks when you're like, not really that tired right now and it throws you off. But done complaining about that. Let's get through this stuff. So very strange. I got Twitch is probably better. Yeah, it seems better. Appreciate you hopping on, Woofy. Haha. What was I gonna say? So my mail came like literally before I woke up today. That's very weird. It normally comes in the afternoon. And the only reason I mentioned that is because I had I'm gonna get it. I'm just gonna grab it real quick. That was a medicine ball or a yoga ball thing. So like this is my, let's see if it'll focus. Product showcase mode. Go. Oh shit, did I just hit something on the keyboard? I did. Let me try something on this camera. Hopefully I don't fuck anything up. Where's product showcase mode at? I don't know. I think it's down here, but I don't want to screw anything up. Can you see it? Why isn't it focused? There it is. So this is like pretty nasty, my opinion. It's black with red stitching. I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to fuck this camera. Hopefully I don't fuck this camera up. Please don't be something. That is, I think that's the right one. I'm going to try it. Oh yeah. Okay. So, let's see if this works. No, it doesn't. I think that might be when it's recording, so no. Alright, fuck it. Doesn't matter. But does this work, out of curiosity? I wish I could... Whatever. Doesn't matter. Anyway, the point that I was making about the stuff and the... that is nice. It's in black with red stitching, and I found this like a while ago. 2 years ago, I found that company. It's called Orbitkey, and great thing. You just put your keys in there. It's kind of a little simplistic thing. But I was looking for something because I hated the little jingle jangle of keys and stuff like that. And you still have some, with your car key or whatever. But the point is that I had a brown one, and now I'm more of a black and red guy. And I saw that they had that, so I picked that up. The other thing I'm going to do is get another one of these two to make this black, just because I like consistency and I like, dope branding and color schemas. So that was the first thing that happened today. I got that. I was going to initially return that because you can put like a monogram on there, like an MJS, but I figured, fuck that, because then I'm going to have to pay for return shipping and I'm going to have to do it again. And it's like, fuck it. So whatever. It looks great. Happy with it. I would highly recommend it. If you have any questions, give me a shout, post, comment, message me or whatever, or just go to orbitkey.com. I'm sure what it is. It's pretty dope. So I would highly recommend that. Next thing, Jingle Jangle. Who is that? Who is that? Is that who I think that is? At that point, you may as well just order a new one and sell the one. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Yeah, they're like a small company, and like they're like asking me why I would want to return it, and I'm like, yeah, just fuck that. So, Jingle Jangle, man, I don't know if that's who I am. I can't see your actual person. That's interesting. I don't know who you are. I think I know who you are. Okay. So what else did I do? So I promoted AM and the PM 18. So we went over this yesterday in the live stream, like in all the process basically of what I do every single time I produce a podcast episode, whether it's for AM and the PM or Fueled by Progress. It kind of differs a little bit towards the end, like when we promote the stuff. But that's what I did today, early on today, and it's because like these videos are taking so long to fully upload to YouTube in 4K that I was just waiting a little bit extra long time because I wanted to make sure that everything was good. But what I did though was I posted it on, I posted on LinkedIn, I posted on Facebook, I posted on Instagram. Like I said, there's a whole process, and then I have Amanda share it out on her stuff. I share it out on my stuff, and it works pretty well. I'm liking what we're doing so far. We're getting a decent amount of traffic for the things that we're doing. I think the YouTube, like the addition of the YouTube videos, is helping a lot. I personally like that more. I listen to a lot of Joe Rogan podcasts, and I never listen to them on like Google Podcasts. I always listen to them on YouTube. So I mentioned it yesterday. It's a little unfortunate because we don't make any money that way yet, but it's a better experience, and I think that overall it's going to be better for the brands. So I think that is a good thing. So I'm doing that. We're redefining the process there, like I said, and that's going well. As I was doing that too, I am at this point, I am active on 3, soon to be 4, potentially 5 YouTube channels. And when you're doing that, then there's kind of some things that you have to keep in mind. Nothing crazy, obviously, but every one of those is a different channel, right? So there's branding, there's the channel art, the this, that, the other thing, and it's pretty much mostly done. But there is one section when you're uploading videos that makes it a little easier if you set some defaults, like default tags and default titles, descriptions, those types of things. So I went in, I just kind of did a little bit of that work just so it was easier moving forward, because I'm really starting to realize that this is a fucking huge amount of time that needs to be like dedicated to that. And I can't, if I'm doing it all myself, I need to cut as many corners as I can. Not like cut quality corners, but like just get as many things done, that I can up front, so I don't need to do them, in the later half of the thing. But one day, hopefully, we won't be the only one doing this stuff. That would be great. Then I had these memory cards, these SD cards, sitting on my desk for probably a week now, and I didn't need it. And I posted the actual like little thing that I was selling, or the thing that holds the memory cards. It's like really stupid. I don't know why I ever bought it. It was a terrible design. Posted that on Facebook Marketplace for a couple bucks. Didn't get any hits on that like a week ago. Memory cards have been sitting here. I really don't need them because my phone does not have expandable storage, and I just think that's slightly a thing of the past to an extent. Not fully, obviously. You definitely need like SD cards and micro SD cards, but I don't right now, right? I have a card in this camera. I have a card in the Zoom H6, and that's pretty much all the flash storage that I need. So I didn't need those, and I wanted to sell them. So I put them all on Facebook Marketplace today around, I don't know, 5 o'clock, maybe this afternoon sometime, like 3 o'clock, we'll say, or whatever. And it was a bunch of them. It was like a 128, 264s, and then like some other like littler ones. And then I'll continue through the day, and we'll get back to that. So I did that, and I was trying to transfer some files, like with the actual one of those cards, like the 128 ones. I was trying to transfer some files from my laptop, the final files, onto this machine just so I could fucking wipe that thing and then figure out what I need to do with it. And I was doing that, and then I had to leave, so that was kind of going on. I had to leave, and we went to hang out, me, Amanda, and then two of our friends were hanging out, watching some movies, eating some pizza and stuff. And then I just get flooded with like I'm not even kidding, like probably 10 people asking like, hey, will you take this much for this card and this much for this card? And I'm like, Jesus Christ. So all that's happening, and I'm trying to like facilitate sales basically. And like it's a Friday night, so I guess people like just, if they need a memory card, they're just gonna go out and fucking meet somebody at a random place and get a memory card. So long story short, I facilitated this stuff, and like I dropped Amanda off around like 10 or so, 9:30, 10 o'clock, and then right after that, I came home, I grabbed the stuff, I made sure they all worked, tested them and everything like that. Just to make sure they formatted and worked and everything, like the little adapters that you have to fit them in a regular SD card slot. Did all that. Then I set up 2 meetings, 2 exchanges for 2 64 gigabyte cards. 2 64 gigabyte cards. That was for I sold that for $25, the pair for $25, and then I sold 128 for $20. So, I mean, I thought that was decent. I mean, I bought the 128 one, like, I'm not sure, like a few years ago, and it was like more expensive then, obviously, because it was like newer at the time. And, I'm not trying to make money on these deals because that's not the way that I'm doing. I'm not like going garage sailing, picking up something for $2 and trying to flip it for $5. I'm just trying to recoup some of the stuff, right? And I think that's way better than throwing it away. And I've had a lot of success, truthfully. I mean, there's been a lot of things that I've sold that I didn't really think that I would sell. A lot of people probably, like, I know, like, when I first started, like, and even now, my parents are like, why are you selling all this shit? It's like, because I don't fucking use it. Like, I don't need it. Why am I going to hold on to it? So, and plus, like, I'm not that type of person anyway. Like, if stuff gets old, I want newer shit. Because, again, we talk about this all the time. Like, quality of life is just, like, that's so important to me. So, that's just kind of the way that I roll. And like I said, if I can, may as well like get something out of it. Like absolutely, like if I can get a little bit from that, then I think that's the way to go. So, and also random thing that I just saw. So I'm gonna talk about it. Like right here, I think you can see. I gotta fucking change that. Why is it in like military time? There's probably a setting. Ooh, settings. I don't know. This is interesting. We're going to change these live. No. Appearance, notifications, filtering. That's not on there. Wait for it. Colorized author names, compact modes, show view counter. I don't know. Amazon. Yeah. That's weird. I guess it's more like I don't know, general. I wonder, do a lot of other people use military time? How does that work? I don't know. But anyway, I don't see a way to do that. Dude, my dad owns a dealership too. Okay, well, I know exactly who that is then. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, bud. But that's cool. Tell them that our dad should link up because they both own dealerships. What else did I do? I bought another one of those things. Should be coming Sunday. That fucking Xbox controller is never gonna come. Crazy late night sales. Like I said, obviously that was kind of like the highlight of my day with just that stuff because I enjoy that. Enjoy getting rid of some things, and I don't know. Honestly, it was kind of like I don't even know where some of the day went. I watched some of the Joe Rogan podcast. I watched a Christian Guzman video. I watched something else. Oh, I'll shout out this. This is important. Middle-aged bond over the weirdest stuff. So that's not even that unwarranted of an ideal. I don't. Dave, I don't know if you're talking about the dealership thing. If you're talking about the dealership thing, then Yes, they need to get in touch. My dad doesn't actually own a dealership. It's actually from. I'm gonna spoil the joke, Dave. I feel like you might have seen. Have you ever seen Aqua Teen Hunger Force? That is Aqua Teen Hunger Force. There's a line in there where it's like a episode, and the guy and this one character says like my dad owns a dealership, and then we make fun of that literally all the time. It's absurd. Um, I don't know what the episode is. Link it somewhere, but yeah, it's pretty comical. Um, Shit, what was I gonna say? Um, Fuck. Shit, I'm tired. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm very tired. I need to work. This is another random thought that I had though. I need to work on like the website. Like I need to work on the MJS website and stuff like that. But I was just thinking today, and I was like looking ahead, and I have an episode filmed for Fuel by Progress for Wednesday, and we have to film one probably on Sunday for Thursday for AM and the PM, and I am just starting to realize that like I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna find the time to do the things to do these other things now. Like I'm super happy with these podcasts. Don't get me wrong, absolutely like 100%. Aqua Teen, yeah. I don't. It's a specific one. I can't remember which one it is. Something about like college hunks or something like college dudes. I can't remember. But I have all these things that I need to do, these things that I want to do, and everything like that, and it's a pain in the I'm just like I'm getting like overwhelmed almost at like the things that I need to accomplish that are outside the scope of these things that I've built for myself like routinely, and it's only 3 things. Like I mean I do this is whatever, frat aliens. Yeah, that's it. But I do these things, right? And I do this live stream every night, and then I do this stuff on Monday, which is like in the finance stuff and the other podcast. And it's just like it's crazy how much fucking time this takes up. So I'm not really trying to complain about this. I'm just trying to like document where I'm at right now and just kind of, like kind of put it out there that like I need to figure out what the fuck I'm going to moving forward with all this stuff, because there's definitely still things that are on the list that haven't gotten complete. MJS site is a big one. Dave and I actually were just talking about like the Fuel by Progress clothing and everything. It's like, there's a couple other hurdles there, but that's something that I'm super interested in, obviously still, and I'm 100% it's going to happen, but it's just difficult to, get to that point. And, I don't know, just a lot of shit, and we need to make some money. Obviously need to make some money. But yeah, I thought I had something else kind of important to talk about, and I can't remember what it was. Is it something on my list? I don't know. All I know is like this week, I think like this weekend and stuff like that, it's going to be it's kind of booked. Amanda always wants to do shit on the weekends. Like I love doing stuff, with her and with our friends and stuff like that. But it's like always like we need to try to get an AM and the PM episode filmed, which is understandable, and that's 100%. Yeah. And then like we always want to do other shit. And it's like, fuck, man, can we like, at least I don't know, like need to do other work. But I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Just need to continue to get better at time management in a sense, and not even like specifically time management, just the way that I'm scheduling these things, and building them in, because I don't want to be doing this stuff last minute either, because that is not boded well. But yeah. So I think we're on the right track here. And we'll kind of see where it continues to go with some of this stuff. Like I said, I know that I need to work on MJS, FEP, and then Find a Tech has totally gone by the wayside. But at the same time, though, this is actually interesting. I've gotten 2 emails in the past 2 days from some fucking place called Bark, like BARK. I'm gonna look it up. BARK web dev. Bark.com. I think it's like almost like it says find your perfect professional for you. You know what? What the fuck? What the fuck am I doing? Is this going to work? That's amazing. There it is. Yeah, so like this bark.com thing. I love this fucking computer. I love this setup. Yeah, so this bark.com thing, I've gotten 2 emails randomly. Like, I'm not a part of this thing. I don't know how they got my shit, but I gotten 2 emails from what I can only assume is like something like this quality machine. Yeah, it's definitely a quality machine that we built with a lot of money and a little bit of effort. Where is like web design basically? I mean, I think it's software development. Yeah, so like web development. Somehow, okay, I'm tripping over my words here. Somehow I'm getting an email from bark.com that basically has like a full list of what what somebody needs, right? Like some, random person puts in a thing here and it says like, oh yeah, I need this, this, and this. I don't know if they're pulling from zip code. I don't know if this is going to be like, I don't know if, like, these are the questions that I get, like a fucking email that says like, oh, I need this, this, and this. So like, I don't know if this like sends this shit out to like all of the web developers and web development businesses in this thing, and they're getting it from like Google or something. Cause like I'm registered on Google My Business. But it's very interesting. Like, I guess that's how it works. I don't know. But it's kind of annoying, truthfully, because I could probably turn it off. But, well, while we're here though, can you like, I want to see if I can like search like in Pittsburgh to see if the average price, oh, this is interesting, is $1,300. Huh. All honest to God, like I'm gonna go on a rant here real quick about this. I fucking hate this type of stuff. Like I hate Bark, I hate Fiverr, I hate Upwork. Like it's really cool what it's doing. Like it's the opportunity that it's giving. But like I truthfully don't like it because like you have these people on Fiverr. Fuck, let's go over to Fiverr real quick. I've rarely ever come on here, but like look, website building. And I'll build a Wix website, redesign, development, starting at $30. Yeah, that's fucking absurd. Where do you live? Like it's cool. I'm appreciative and happy that people are getting the opportunity. But like, the problem here is that like that doesn't make any sense. Like this website isn't gonna be good. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Like, I mean, it's probably, maybe it'll be okay, and that's fine. Like, to each their own. Like, if this is what you need, then this is what you need, and you should spend $30 and do this. But, oh my God, $195 for all this. E-commerce, $195. 10 pages, $195. God bless this person. God bless. Seriously, that's absurd. God bless my man here. Seriously. I don't understand how somebody could do that at all. I mean, I guess I understand probably like different lifestyle, different country, different, I don't know, amount of money that they need to charge, but that's just fucking crazy though. That is absolutely crazy. And I've seen videos like this. Truthfully, like I'm not really in this space too much. Like I know how to make great websites. I educate people on it, but like I'm not really in the space where like I'm doing a lot of research on this. But I have watched YouTube videos where people buy like let's say this thing, and then this 95 plan, and then they kind of like go through it and say, oh well, this is good, this is bad, this, that, and the other thing, and I don't know. I think that it's probably, I would just steer away from it, truthfully. I don't think it's the right way to do it. But I guess what do I know? But it's just actually crazy that people will build stuff for this cheap, because it's really annoying. It's like kind of like undercutting, and I'll build your pro certified Wix website, $8.95. Like, I wonder if like she ever gets anything. Yeah, that's like more in the range of what I would think this would cost. But whatever. To each their own. But again, this right here, this whole thing here is one of the huge reasons that I steer kind of away from this, because, or not steer away from it, but like the reason that like I'm not out there trying to actively prospect people to have me build them websites is because truthfully, I just don't want to be building websites all day, every day. Like, I really enjoy the stuff that I'm doing now more than I would building websites every day. I think that is the main thing. But ultimately, like, I think that there's more value in like educating people about like building websites and like how to build websites and all that sort of stuff. And I think that'd be better for me overall. And I've thought about that a lot. But again, that was the 5th channel that I could potentially have. Like, so we have MJS, we have Fueled by Progress, we have AM and the PM, we have Fueled by Progress Clips that doesn't have anything on it yet but needs to have things on it, and then we would have Find a Tech, which would be like informational shit, So prices like that are literally impossible to compete with. Yep, assuming it's any good. Yeah. So I'm not trying to like, I don't want to come on here and say like this $10 website is going to be complete ass, but I also want to come on here and say this $10 website has a very, very, very high likelihood of being complete ass. So, I don't know what to say. Like, I don't, like, it's whatever. Like, if you want to come on Fiverr and you want to get a website here, then be my guest. But I don't know. I like relationships, and I don't think that you're really going to be able to establish a good relationship with somebody that's charging you that much money. Like, that is why I like to do the things that I'm doing. And I wanted to have some clients. I'm doing a lot for myself, obviously, with Find It Tech's resources, obviously, but I wanted to do a lot of stuff for people that, I want to help out, and I want to obviously make money from, but ultimately help out and like get them to the next spot and like put them in a good position to grow from a web development perspective. Like, if I build a website on a WordPress platform, it's the fucking, let's look at some stats. Like, web development platforms, stats. I don't know. I don't know. Is this what I wanted? I don't think this is what I wanted. I don't know. What most used web development platforms. We'll say that. I don't know. Just out of curiosity. Could be totally wrong. What the hell is all this? Oh, this is actual web development. No, we don't want that. No, Zach, we don't want that. This is a bad example. I don't know what I'm doing here. Like, if you were to look at like Wix, Squarespace, Shopify, WordPress, all that jazz. The point that I'm trying to make is that WordPress is highly used. It's used by a ton of shit. Now there's things like Webflow and stuff like that coming out, and it's like, I don't like, they're good tools, definitely, but like it's all about like the amount of things that you can do with the platform, not like how easy it is to use necessarily, not like how easy how good the core of the thing is, like from a usability standpoint. It's like, well, if I build your WordPress website, you can basically do anything on it because there's millions of plugins, you know? So that's just kind of what I think is like, it's, I don't know. I'm biased. I don't know. I'm tired of talking about it because it actually annoys me that people can charge $10 for a website and people think that that's a good idea to buy that. But you do you, Pikachu. That's all I can say. I want to just try to explain to people that, like, hey, if you pay $1,000 for me to build you a website and then the recurring fee for hosting and everything like that, you're going to get a much better experience. You're going to know who you're dealing with. You're going to be able to talk to me if there's ever a problem or if you want to ever have, like, you know, like modifications or make this thing better, you know, change things up or whatever like that. And then we can establish a working relationship between probably like a B2B relationship, right? My business and your business. And that's how I think that that should go. I don't think it should go like a one-off thing. Your website is your fucking core of your brand. Why are you gonna? Why do you think $10 to somebody hundreds of thousands of miles away is a good play? I don't know. It's all good. You do what you need to do, but I really don't think that that's the right play. So that's what I would say on that. But you know, other than that, you know, I don't really know if I had anything else. Got some things here. This is what I do. This is the notes that I have here. So we did all this jazz. Yeah, then we have some more stuff that we need to do, but I think that's pretty much it. We can pop over here real quick. I just updated some of this stuff. And I'm gonna make something on here. I say that all the goddamn time, but then like I just come on here and I do these live streams and I do the actual stuff. But I need to, what I would be cool to do is like continue to build in these things. What I've noticed about myself when I have like an actual thing like this, like I have never missed one of these. Like, so what I'm saying is like when I have like a schedule or I have things that I need to do that I've told myself I need to do, I don't really miss them. So like I've never missed one of these. I've never missed one of these. I really like doing that. We haven't missed one of these, and we haven't missed one of these, you know, since their inception of the processes. So like if I could throw another one in there, which is, again, it's getting kind of fucked, you know, that's why I'm hesitant to keep doing this. But if I could do another one in here, if I could say like have like a regular YouTube video once every 2 weeks or even like once a week, like a regular YouTube video wouldn't be that hard because I could kind of just sit here and like show some things. It's kind of almost like a live stream in a lot of ways. Like I'm not trying to do anything crazy cinematic right now. There's no reason to fucking do that. I do not have the time or energy, but I would like to get some consistent content on MJS other than these live streams, which are, you know, currently being posted on there, obviously. So if I could get some Aslo stuff, I'm dropping the ball so fucking hard. I'm literally like, I I think of it like a football analogy. I was at the 1 yard line and I put the ball on the ground and like I'm walking into the end zone and the rest of like the opposing team is running down the field to pick up the ball and run back the other way is kind of what I'm thinking about. The reason being is because like I was the only person that has ever put anything on there about Aslo, like a third party, not Aslo itself. They put up some bullshit here and there, but like the only person to actually talk specifically about it. And I've had that video up there for like 2 or 3 months, probably more than that. I don't even know how long it's been. It's been a long time, and it's gotten like over 2K views, and it doesn't even say anything. It's me talking into a fucking camera. My phone camera actually looks like shit, and I'm just talking there for 10 minutes about like my thoughts on it. And then I get questions and I answer them as best as I can, and like people are very appreciative of it. But like I have this whole video film that I need to edit, and I'm actually very interested to edit it. Total side note, because that was the video that prompted me. The editing of that video prompted me to build this machine that's right here, because it was, and I didn't know this at the time. I think the whole reason that I built this machine initially, like because I didn't know any better, was because I was trying to edit, what is it, H.264 footage on that other laptop, which like is so difficult from what I understand very, you know, minutely, because like whatever it is, the codec, or there's the way that it is, the way that you preview that type of footage is so bad. I guess I'm kind of speculating on some of this, but like, it's funny that is what pushed this way, because now this camera that I'm looking into right now is like obviously meant more for video work and stuff, and has more features in that, and it's like XACSV or something like that. Like it's a different codec, or it's a different file format or something like that, and it's like butter when you put it in the editing software. So the point is that I'm interested to see what happens when I put that into the editing software on this computer. I anticipate it being much better. Like I anticipate it not having a real problem, but it's just funny that is the one that prompted me to do that, and I've just let it go. Like it's a really good video. It's very comprehensive. It's like a 3-part fucking thing that has all sorts of stuff in it, and it's just. I also totally got rid of the. I started a series, episode 1 of building FPP, like getting the EIN for it, and I never continued that, which is fine. I mean, I'll probably get back to it in some regard. But yeah, it's just, I got 111 subscribers, so I was very happy when I got over 100, and I just have stopped putting good content out because I know I have some, but I don't know. Can't spread yourself too thin, and I'd really like to spread myself like very thin. So we'll see what happens. I think that it'll be good overall. But yeah, like I said, there's the process there. I don't know. I think we're on the right track. I know we're doing a lot of good things. You just got to keep going, and I'm excited. This fucking thing, though, I cannot express how tremendous this setup is. Just from a usability, just me being able to do that, me being able to do these things with no stress, nothing like that. Put some money into something and just have faith and work hard, knowing that it's going to pay off. That's pretty much the message. So I really have to get to sleep because I have to get up in 6 hours. Yeah, that's not good. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching live. Thank you for watching on the rerun if you do that. Yeah, this has been great. I'm happy that we didn't get any troll Twitchers today. That's tremendous. Maybe they were taking the day off. Either way, I appreciate it. But yeah, we will. Tomorrow should be a good day, kind of like a fun-ish day, and then maybe get some work done in there as well. And, regardless, though, we shall talk to you tomorrow. So, ta-ta. I'm going to try to end this. I don't know when it ends. I don't know what the latency looks like here. So I'm going to just wait. I'm just going to wait. See what happens. I don't know about the latency. It looks like in Restream it's I'm still talking. So we'll see.